Good morning, welcome to Pieces of Paints. Sorry for the delay. I was busy listening to speeches on the house floor. Looks like things are going to be rather interesting. So, how that got put all the way over here, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great morning. It's gonna be interesting as things move forward in life. I don't know where things are going anymore. So. But we'll see. Anyway, I did a lot of work on this model last night. Probably should have gone to bed. I'm a little tired and I'm feeling a little weird. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little off today. I was up way too late. Anyway, so I did a lot more work on this thing. I'll show you guys how to do this because I'm going to do this technique again, kind of right here. And then write something in it. We'll work again. We'll work some more on this. I went ahead and took those eyes out. I think I want to do the eyes just a little bit different because I want to do exactly like this guy. So I want to do eyes a little. I did orange that up a little bit. And basically just did some cleaning up, did some lines. Oh, I added this to the front. Just another fun little smiley thing. So we got laughs and smiles and da. I'm not sure if I'm gonna mess with this side or if I'm just gonna leave it normal. I don't know. I want to put it on like a diorama where you really would see this side anyway. You'd only see this side of the deal. And maybe from this side. But I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Anyway. There's all that. Like I said, I'm a little off today. Feeling a little loopy. Hopefully I got everything working. Looks like I do. I also sent out the I finally got the Sahagin spin video done with all my Sahagin. I grabbed all of them. Even my priestess and my baron, my big top baron guy. So check that out if you're a fan of the channel. Go check that out. Give it some love. I think it was doing pretty good when I looked at it earlier. Not as good as that Bone Naga. Man, that Bone Naga exploded. So let's see. Yeah, we're up to 167, which is pretty on target for our normal stuff. 4 likes, that's good. We're up to 383 subscribers. So yeah, give us a like and subscribe. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. So we're gonna keep doing stuff like this. You know, helps gets us out there. Gets to where people see the work we're doing, which is great. Okay, so we're gonna do this effect on here so you guys can see kind of how this is done. It's one of the good reasons to keep like your beat up brushes, because this looks like somebody just hit it with a spray can, right? kind of thinking about getting a little bit of the tires done too on this one. I was thinking about actually doing like something actually like across tires, like X them out, or I don't know, maybe we'll make a big anarchy on it. This thing, I was thinking about painting this too, but it's really hard to like figure out how to paint it. It's just not really a. That's just weird. All right, now I'm gonna put this pink down in some places. This will be, of course, to be able to make that nice fluorescent orange color. With that. Alright, now from here, you get your regular brush. We'll start adding in these other colors. And this one, we want it to look more like dots. And now we're able to now see how if you just kind of do a little dots on it, it looks like they took the spray can and just that's kind of what we're going for here. And how much you put on there, and how little is, you know, of course up to you. Whatever you think looks good. And now it looks like they really tagged that stuff up. Oh man, we should put it somewhere on it. We should put the Dance of the Devil, Dance of the Devil in the Pale Moonlight. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I ask that of all my prey. Definitely feel like an anarchy symbol would be awesome right here. thanks, Mom. It's definitely getting there. It looks a lot. It looks a lot better. I spent a little too much time on it last night. Unfortunately, I dropped my phone and, well, I didn't drop it. I took the kids to Whitewater for on Tuesday, and I had one of those little otter bag things. It's supposed to protect your phone, and it fell off I was jumping with my youngest son, and it fell off my neck and sunk to the bottom of the pool, and now my phone is on the fritz. So I'm trying to. I wasn't able to go out and work yesterday because I drive Uber occasionally, so I wasn't able to do that because unfortunately my phone is on the fritz. It's getting better, sorta, slowly. It's kind of rough. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, guys. If anybody has any tips on how to get either a cheap iPhone or right now what it's doing is it won't, the home button won't work. I think I can cannibalize one of the parts off my other one, but it's rough. So anyway, I stayed up and I worked on this because I got to do something. I can't just sit around and feel sorry about it myself for it. This is a little off. Cats again, I think. Man, maybe that's what we need to put here. Maybe this needs to maybe we just need to make this bigger and put the Ever Dance with the Devil and the Pale Moon line on here. That's a good idea. Let's do a little bit of working on that too. We're gonna bring a little bit of this guy in. I really want to do like a clown face in there. Maybe that's what we need to do. Just do like one of those clown faces in that, or the XI smiley, or yeah, X's, the smiley face. This way it looks like they've really been getting after it. Okay. Bring this pink in. Really wish the consistency of this pink was a little bit heavier. But man, it does such a great job making that fluorescent yellow, right? Fluorescent orange color. Yellowy orangish, cadmium oranges. And the funny thing is, like, I have a color that's kind of that color in the tube, but it doesn't glow quite like it does when you do this hot pink trick. Oh. I really tagged it up good. Sometimes you kind of gotta set it down, make sure it's gonna set up right. Pull just a little bit more of that pink. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Okay. getting real close to the way. I think we're gonna get it finished there. That's freaking awesome. I have to lock these wheels in place, but well, I guess it'll get locked when it's set on the platform. Like we're definitely gonna do some sort of diorama for it. It's gotta have some sort of background. But I think I'll keep working on it off camera. I definitely wanted to show you guys this technique on how to make that spray paint look. You know, and you can just experiment with the idea. You can see how it really takes up a good amount of space, and then we have plenty of room to write something on top of it. You know what I mean? And that'll be fun. That's kind of like I like this pudding pie, how this actually finished out. And we had messed a couple times around with some sketchy ideas over here, and in the end, I just pulled it all the way out and did that. Because it really helps kind of make that really pop. Now that over here, it seems like it's so blank. That's why I think it's like this is the view side, you know. And so we kind of want to park it with the wall like on this side. So when you look around the diorama, you're looking like that, you know. So you're kind of seeing all of this. So we don't necessarily need to worry so much about this side. Although I don't know, I might go crazy and might just can't put it past me to just decide how I'm going to paint it all. But I think we're going to finish a lot of this stuff off camera. These little things, okay, we've kind of already done a lot of work on. We'll do this on so you guys can see all that, because that one's neat. And the freehanded stuff is really kind of, I don't know, it's, you know, it's harder to learn how to do that. So I feel like having the examples of it is almost more important, because freehanding, it's so hard when you're first getting into it and you're trying to, like, because you'll just second guess yourself, and it's nice to kind of maybe have something to see where you're like, oh, okay, I know how to do, I can do that, I can do that. This is not, I mean, once you kind of know how to do it, it's not that difficult. Okay, so you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? You almost want to make it white and then put a darker color on top of it. Like, we could do white and then we could do purple, like a dark purple on top of it. Right across that. That's fun. I guess we got a little bit more room. I guess we kind of should have taken this up a little more, taken up a little bit more space. Definitely make these letters a little thicker. could. Man, I didn't go like dark enough. Maybe we need to do purple with white inside. That'd be cool. Yeah, we just need to get this. We just need to put some layers on it to darken it up. Yeah, there we go. Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I asked that of all my prey. I have to make it just a little longer. So we need a C and an E. I kind of like that it's coming up closer on our other piece too. It's kind of cool. Probably come about that far. Oh, Alice Kent was a real percentage. He was very rarely stable. They calling me. Dance with the devil, moonlight. Let your hands rest. Let your hands rest. Yeah, we can block this out a little bit more, and we'll frame it in something light, maybe like white, like we did the other ones. We can even do that silver white I was using, pearlescence. Ever dance. With TH. Dance with. Dance with the devil. So we're just gonna put a dance with the devil. I'm not gonna get the whole thing on there. That's a lot of blocking. Should take us right into that wheel too, which would be great. Still needs to be room for the more of this. Damn, hands are maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, that may be it. That may be it. There we go. So the eye is actually going to be on the wheel, I guess. Right here. And the L. So the eye can skinny in right here. But then the L is on the wheel. Dance with the devil. Okay. Like I said, we can wrap that in this pearlescence. Sir McBeardsly, hey-o. I take brother to work at a fireworks stand. That's fun stuff. That's a good kid job right there. Good young person's job. The good old fireworks. If for those of you who don't live in a place where you get to just blow shit up randomly, Oklahoma, like that's like, boy, they took that away. People around here get mad as hell. You're not supposed to in Moore and OKC. Yeah, it definitely doesn't stop them from doing it. They just buy them somewhere else and then come in, bring them in. Oh no, I don't have to do that. The neighbor across the street from me, like they buy a absolute ridiculous amount of fireworks every year, and so we just sit on my front porch and watch them. I don't have to spend any money, and I can watch them blow all that stuff up myself without having to. I don't have to pay a dime. It's really kind of epic. At least until they like accidentally light part of my house on fire or something like that. And then I'm like, oh my god, y'all. That's happened like maybe once. It wasn't like the whole house. Like, I'm exaggerating a little bit. It was like, you know, part of the yard was on fire. Which is, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just a little hose work. Nothing serious. Yeah. Ever dance with the devil? That's gonna be awful. I love it. I'll tell you what, I'll be done. Be happy when I'm done doing lettering. I don't so much typically, but man, I've done a lot of it on this project. Okay, well, let's do. You know what? We need to probably come over here and drop some more work on this guy. Really trying to get this pink in, or this orange, yellow in play, so it's nice and set. And it's going to take a couple of coats of doing that one. And as for the purple, yeah, Space Marine. Fight well, brothers, the Emperor Prince Axe. Cultists. The Imperial Cult is alive and well. That's funny. Hand rest. A constant stick that shit out there and let it rest, blah blah blah. Pain in my particles. Feels like this all needs to be colored in now. Yeah, I'm sure most people play Black Templar. The Templars have been popular for a long time, and that's not going anywhere. Sallies are pretty popular too. It's easy to like. It's easy to like both those groups. back and forth and back and forth. Try to get one line just right. One set of shading right on the money. Yeah. Imperial Fist's a funny one. A lot of people don't like Dorn. Rogel Dorn's kind of he's kind of an asshole, really. But I think it's because he's just so guarded. Like that's his personality is supposed to be that way. So like, you're not really supposed to like Rogel Dorn. I don't think you're really supposed to like or dislike Primarchs. Really, they're supposed to be kind of. The idea is that we wouldn't be able to understand them because they're so far past us mentally. Like we don't have the comprehension level to understand them. But the way they write Dorn in the books, he always comes off as a dick. Although, like I said, most of the Primarchs come off dickish. If not in one book, they'll come off that way in another. Also saw some other. I also have some other armor made up with Blood Angel colors. Oh, nice. I have a Vanguard class with Dark Angels colors. Cool. Right. Yeah, Vanguards are cool. days I'll break down and buy a system that can run the thing, and we'll totally have to play it. I'm gonna try to get my friend into the whole 40K thing. Hopefully, could slowly plant the seed in his mind. Yeah, it's a neat game, man. There's players playing everywhere. Woo! Slowly working our way around here. Oh, that's kind of like the lapel to the jacket. Oh, dang fingers. Alright. Well, from here, a lot of this is outlining. I set a lot of these harder lines in. Oh. Rest. Oh, looks like we're almost done for the day, actually. Trying to get a little bit more on this tie. Done. One more thing we're gonna so I'm trying to. So now we're gonna put one coat of white over the top of all of this. And it should give us a nice off-white to put that on tomorrow. Not quite that full on Naples, but you know, something close. Be blacked out. Cool. All right, so I will work on some more stuff, just basic lettering and blocking and all that stuff. And might add some more of these little things I've already shown you guys kind of how to do them, so we can focus on that Joker tomorrow, and maybe we can get this whole thing wrapped up by tomorrow. Be fun. At least the painting of this thing done. We still need to build the diorama that it goes on, so that's a lot of work. Who knows? I might put that up for a vote. thanks for coming by. Appreciate anybody who stopped by and gave us a watch. Appreciate all the likes, subscribes, anybody who shares these things and all that stuff. That's super cool. I really do appreciate it. You know, we're slowly getting better. We're slowly learning how to get all the devices and things to work. We're gonna, eventually buy a better camera, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes from there. One step at a time, right? Gotta put one foot in front of the other, if you will. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. If I don't see you tomorrow, happy 4th of July for those of you that celebrate that. Yeah, be good to each other. Be good out there. Watch your fingers and toes. And remember, just because the fuse is gone and it doesn't seem like it's smoking or anything, doesn't mean that it's not going to blow up. Have a thing of water around to throw dead fireworks into when they seem duddish. That's your best bet. So anyway, be safe. Have a great holiday, and be good to each other. We'll talk to you later. Oh, Sir McBeardsly says, yes, take care. Be safe blowing up things, my Americans. So yeah, everybody be safe. And watch out for each other. And be good to each other. We'll talk to you later.